Good morning. Okay, so I'm in the kitchen, right? Or at least I'm coming from the kitchen. I'm making sauce, which is just eggs and tomato, pasta sauce, and like some beef, right? I'm mixing them and like salted butter. Um, so today, the Holy Spirit put like a very interesting thought into my head, right? So this whole concept of the male gaze, which essentially is what drives like beauty standards, is what dictates like beauty standards around the world, right? So what if there's actually no male gaze, right? What if what we call a male gaze is an angelic gaze, right? Right? Like, okay, so let me kind of like explain like what that means. Like, yeah, let me just break it down. Okay, so there's this book called like the Book of Enoch, right? And in the book, right, there's this concept of like a certain class of angels called like the Watchers, right? And then the Watchers came down allegedly, and then they taught humanity the art of like making weapons and also the art of makeup, right? They taught mankind how to like how to apply makeup, right? Now that is a very, very weird, the weapons part, we get it. Angels fight, right? The Bible talks about the war in heaven, right? So angels fight, and if they fight, well, they need, it makes sense that they know how to make weapons. And it makes sense that they are trying to teach human beings how to make weapons because there's warfare, there's spiritual warfare. That one checks out. Okay, cool. But the part that doesn't make any sense is the makeup, right? Because angels can shapeshift. Well, how do I know angels can shapeshift? Well, because in the book of Daniel was literally talking to an angel, right? Daniel chapter 9, right? It was discussing with his angel. And he was overwhelmed with like the angel appeared to him in his normal form, right? His normal angelic form. And Daniel was like overwhelmed with the angel. And then, it was like he was dead. He was explaining how he couldn't like lift up his head and the rest. And then the angel took pity on him and decided to appear in human form, right? So that scripture, proves that angels can actually like shapeshift, right? So if angels can shapeshift, why do you need cosmetics, right? Like, imagine if humans can shapeshift, right? Then Botox would not be necessary. If humans can shapeshift, then you don't need to. Then you will not need like we will not. There will be no need for like color palettes and fancy beauty